Hi, I'm Jennifer, and I'm a parent, and this is my 2-minute tip. Chances are that if you're watching this video, your child is in a place of pain and difficulty. And not only are they suffering, but often the whole family is affected as well. You know, one of the hardest things a parent can face is when their child is going through an emotional crisis. Yet, one of the greatest gifts we can give them in this time is to connect them with a great counseling resource for help. If you've never sought out counseling before, this process can seem a bit overwhelming. So I'd like to take some time to give you some tips to help you navigate the process. The first step is locating a counselor. You know, there are a variety of different types of licensed counselors out there. Marriage and family therapists, clinical social workers, and clinical psychologists all work with children and teens and are a great starting point in finding a counselor. People find counselors in a variety of different ways. It may be a referral through a trusted friend or even a search site for therapists on your computer, or your church may be able to provide you with a list of therapists that they trust and regularly refer to. If you have insurance, that can be the most affordable option for counseling, and you would identify providers off of their list of in-network counselors that specialize in children and teens. As you search through options, it's important for you to consider the needs of your child as well as what is important to you as a family. Faith is often one of these areas of importance for a Christian family. You're entrusting your child's care to the influence of another adult authority. As such, you need to know how faith issues are addressed or integrated into the counseling process by the therapist that you choose. Now, once you've located some names of counselors, you'll need to call them. While this may seem obvious, there are some tips on how to call and what to say that can help expedite the process. You can expect most of the time that you're going to get a therapist voicemail. I know. Oh, great. What am I supposed to say? Do I leave a 10-minute full-blown history, or do I just leave my name and phone number? Well, here are some suggestions on what you might want to communicate to them. When you leave a message, you want to leave your full name, your child's name and age, and your phone number. Be sure to speak slow and clear. Next, you want to tell them the hours and days that you're able to come in. Be as broad and flexible as you can in your availability, but only commit to times that you know you can consistently do. Evening hours are usually the busiest time for counselors' schedules, so if you're hoping to get in right away, then daytimes and mornings may be a better option. Tell them the reason that you're seeking counseling. Try to be brief in describing what symptoms your child's having. For example, they're having anxiety or depression, maybe anger issues or struggling with addiction. If there's specific areas that you hope to be addressed, then mention them. This might be things like relationship issues in the family or maybe grief over a recent loss. Mention that you are interested in how they might approach working with the types of issues you're describing. From there, ask them to please call you back and let you know whether they are available or not. Finally, give them some good times that you can be reached directly. For example, you might say, I can be reached between 3 and 5 every weekday or before 9 in the morning. Now, here's the challenge. The whole message should be less than a minute to a minute and a half max. I know. Just remember, this message is designed to communicate the basics. I would suggest that you reach out to several therapists at once. This will expedite the process and give you the opportunity to compare different styles and personalities of the counselors you speak to. While the search for a counselor can feel daunting, having the professional support around your child in this season of difficulty will be well worth the effort.